Namaste, everyone. We, you might be thinking that what we have to do after coming to Germany. Did you ever think about it? You must, or you should, basically. So I'm going to take you, like throughout like the process, or let's say like the things what you have to do after arriving in Germany. First thing, you must have like accommodation where you can do your city registration. This is like Anmeldung. This is like the one of the most important step to do after arriving Germany. For that you need like one room where you can have like a contract, and they will provide you like the letter to do Anmeldung. Then where you can do your Anmeldung is like you can do in Bürgeramt, or also like we call it like city office, Rathaus. So you can do your Anmeldung there. You have to do within like first 1 to 2 weeks, but even if like you did like little bit late, it's fine. And then next it will be like getting a SIM card. Now this is also one of the important thing to do, but it's not like you really have to buy a SIM card at airport. It's expensive if you will take at airport. There are like Wi-Fi everywhere in the at the airport, in train, and also at the stations, train stations. You can navigate, go at your like at your place. Then you can buy some kind of like SIM card. There are plenty of like providers available, and which like the easiest one which I bought, it was like I went to Aldi supermarket, got my Aldi SIM card, which I'm using up to now. And I used it for like because with this SIM card you can activate with your passport. So you got like a access of like internet, you got like with the phone, and you have one German bank, like a German phone number. And once you have, I mean, you can, of course you can change like provider later on, it's fine. You can keep your number for um, you can keep your number, and you can change your provider in later days, once you find like a nice deal. And then next will be like opening a bank account, German bank account. But like let's say you have opened a bank account, or like a block account with Expatrio, or like other other block account provider. But with the Expatrio, they give you like one bank account, like a German bank. So you have to like you just have to activate your block account, and then they will activate your bank account also. So the money will come in that bank. So it's the easiest, but there you need phone number and address proof. So these three things, like finding accommodation with Anmeldung, doing Anmeldung. Also, like once you did your Anmeldung, you will receive your tax ID, your social security number, like all this, like the initial document which you need to start working, you will receive after, only after registering your address. So that's like the one of the first step you have to do. And then getting a SIM card, opening a bank account, also like activating your block account, so that like you can start getting like the fund. And then what will be like the next step, contacting your health insurance provider to provide you like the health insurance card. For that you can just write an email to them, send your address, or just mention the address along with your email, just you know and send a photo for your health insurance card. And then they will provide you uh, a card within like next a couple of weeks. Sometimes it takes like 2 weeks, sometimes 1 week, depending on that. And if you haven't enrolled to the university, you can, like even after arriving here, you can enroll to the university. And then I already mentioned about like aufenthaltstitel, like a residence card. So if you already have like a valid 1 year visa, you don't need to go to like residence for the residence card. So it's fine with like with your with your visa. You can travel around like Schengen countries, you different countries you can visit without any kind of problem. And then the next will be like public transportation. If you are in a public university, you will get like a semester ticket, which is like also like a Deutschland semester ticket. So with this ticket you can travel around the Germany. You don't need to buy any ticket. You can take like a tram, you can take underground trains, S-Bahn, U-Bahn, Regional, RB, and like you can take plenty of train except ICE and IC, like the express trains. Apart from that, you can take, even like if you are in Hamburg or even in Berlin, you can also like take some boat with your semester ticket. So this is like something which you have to do. And with the transportation, I want to also add like the easiest one which I found useful. Get used to of like a map. If you are using like Google Map or Apple Map, get used to of it. And also download DB Navigator, like DB app, Deutsche Bahn app, where you can find like all these transportation from which station to which, and like all the connections. It's pretty nice, pretty easy, user friendly app. And there is an option where you can select only regional train, then it will skip like all the IC and IC. It will only show you like the regional trains, which is like really nice, so that like you can travel with your semester ticket. And then last but not least, I mean, of course, if you arrive before your orientation or during your orientation, go get familiar with like university, with your courses, talk with your like professors, your colleagues, your friends here, and get used to of like the university system. And I mean, talking about like you can also like once you are in the university, you can ask anyone about like library or like access of all this material, your um, like online platform, Moodle, via campus, or every university have like different portals. And for email, like Outlook, some university also provide you like some kind of licenses like a Zoom, or even like a PDF like Adobe. And yeah, so these are the things which you have to do. And don't forget, like the most important is like learning the language. It's really important. I mean, if you are coming for English start program and you're thinking like, well, my course is in English, you don't need it, or like if you have like this kind of like assumptions, you are totally wrong. In Germany, if you don't know like German, your daily life gonna be really tough. Now, I'm saying this because I have experienced it, long back 2020 when I arrived. I was like, I didn't knew any kind of like, I learned a little bit, but it was like totally like kind of like it's equal to nothing. So I faced the problem, I faced the issue, and that's the reason I'm telling you guys to like learn it. I'm also providing, if you search like, on our YouTube channel, you can learn A1 for free. And in coming days, I'm also planning to put like all these A2 videos, so that like, you can learn, without paying any money. So learning German is important. If you are in public university, you will also get like the facility to learn German from your what we call like Sprachzentrum, language center. So you can learn, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1. You can learn any level. It's not only learning like German. You can learn also like different languages, like different foreign languages for free. You don't have to pay anything. So go learn, make use of it. If you are in a private university, I mean, not every private universities are providing uh, language language courses, but there are some private university I know personally. I know where they provide like language courses. Thanks to them, and they have like also pretty nice courses. But I mean, of course, it's a private university. You have to pay fee. But if you want to like, if you want to study in private university, you can also contact us. We have some contact with like some private university with the least amount of fee, so we can recommend you there. And yeah, these are the things which you have to do, from starting from like doing your address registration, and then you're getting a SIM card, unblocking your block account, activating your block account, let's say, and opening a bank account. Depend if you are like expatrio. If you have an expatrio block account, you don't need to really open a other bank in the beginning. Of course, you can open later on, but in the beginning you don't have to. And also, next will be like your insurance. Get your insurance card, start learning language. So these are the things you have to do. And yeah, if you have some question, let us know. We are here to help you. I mean, we are here, don't worry. So thanks for watching. If you feel to share this video with your friends, do it. See you in next video.